Hi everyone, it's Paul Ambrosia with Residential Wholesale Mortgage, and I just want to talk to you for a minute about interest rates. Now you're going to hear today that the Fed is raising rates, but what they're raising is the federal funds rate, not mortgage interest rates. You see, the Fed was created in 1913 as the central banking system, the Federal Reserve, and it has a dual mandate: full employment and to keep inflation in check. And right now, when it looks like employment is improving and inflation, mainly due to oil, has not been increasing very much, the Fed feels comfortable to raise rates. You see, rates for a long time were at zero, and that left no room for rates to drop to increase economic activity if we ever had a real slow spot. But anyway, how does this affect you? You see, mortgages, they're bought and sold as commodities. Mortgage-backed securities are hedged, are flipped, are bought in huge chunks depending on what the people are speculating rates will do in the future. Okay? So the Fed cannot directly increase your mortgage rate. Although rates are going to be increasing later in the year, we expect. The question it really is, how many more increases are we looking at? And what is the statement going to say today about interest rates? Now, Janet Yellen, who doesn't really yell, she's very calm. Ooh, that was bad. Janet is going to announce that 25 basis point move, and in the 8 meetings this year, some say the Fed will raise rates 2 to 3 times. Some say this might be the only increase of the whole year. We don't know. But in December of 2015, the Fed raised rates and mortgage rates actually decreased. So it doesn't have to go step and step between the federal funds rate and mortgage rates. However, what is going to change is the prime rate. Currently at 3.75, the prime rate is going to increase to 4%. Now, how does that affect you? If you have a home equity line of credit, that is going to increase. Home equity lines are adjustable rate mortgages based on prime. So that will be going up, and probably 2 more times this year. What can you do about that? Well, you can pay it off, or you can roll your home equity line into a new first mortgage. And if you want to talk to me about that, we can look at rolling it into a fixed rate so that that payment's not going to change. Also, if you're thinking about moving up, moving down, buying an investment property or a second home, you're probably going to benefit by doing that sooner rather than later, because interest rates are expected to climb later this year. Additionally, if you have a kid in college and don't want to pay their rent and thought about maybe buying a property that they could live in, you could potentially do what's called a non-occupant co-borrower and co-sign for your kid, have them move into the property as the owner-occupant, and get the owner-occupied rate without you yourself having to live in the property. So give me a call and we can talk about that or anything else that you need, and don't panic if you hear the Fed is raising rates. Thank you.